Hey, the best in the game. I don't care what they say. 1, 2, 3. Go Cowboys!
All right. As Ezekiel Elliott's holdout rages on, we've heard things like Stephen Jones saying, we won't set the market. Jerry Jones saying, we don't need a rushing champion to win a Super Bowl. But I'm going to show you why calling Zeke a rushing champion doesn't even begin to describe what he brings to the table and why the Cowboys need his diverse skill set if they're going to reclaim the Lombardi. So let's break down 4 plays for you, and I'm going to show you why this man, number 21, is an absolute monster and needs a monster deal because of what he does on the field. Here's a zone replay. Now, this is going to show you a little bit of that vision, a little bit of that athleticism. Now, you'll see him patiently behind the line of scrimmage as blocks are picked up. A man will come free, and Zeke is going to see him. He wants to take this angle right here, but once he gets the ball, you'll see Zeke doing what Zeke does. Here he is, takes the handoff. You have a free runner. He scans the line, trying to understand where the windows are. Boom, right here, a little bit of a seam, and he shows that burst through the hole. Once he gets through this hole, and this is where it gets special. Trey Sullivan, I'm sorry, but we got to show this. In the words of Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. Hey. Amen to that. That right there is pure athleticism. Let's show this hurdle one more time. That is a leap of faith. And I'll tell you what, if he would have kept his feet on that one, would have been one of the best plays of all time. I know as a running back, Kyle, you can appreciate that. All right, let's go to the screenplay. Now, Zeke, one of the best in the game at screens, and you'll see him. You have to be a little patient. You have to be a little bit of an actor. You can't get out there too early. And watch, he's going to slide out the side, and you'll see it. It's a screen because 21 is savage. He got blockers in front of him. He has defenders all over him, and he's going to navigate through that traffic like GPS and get in the end zone. That right there is a subtlety that not a lot of running backs can do. All right, let's move this along. What about in the passing game? Can Zeke do that? I'm surprised they didn't do this a lot last year. Me and Matt Hamilton were talking about it.
He's pretty far out there, Nate.
We'll see if Kellen Moore actually can utilize him in the passing game a lot more. You'll see one-on-one coverage. And when you get Zeke in one-on-one coverage, we all know where the ball is going. He's on the inside. He's going to run a seam route. And this is 4 minutes left. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, Cowboys trailing. And check this beautiful ball out right here. Oh, my goodness. And most running backs, they got hands like feet they can't catch. But when that ball goes up, he's coming down with something like the common cold. And look at him. Check him out. Eyes like a wide receiver, catching with his hands and going down, taking it to the ground. And you'll see 21 doing a lot more in the slot this season. Now, how about this? This is my favorite part of his game. You know, to be a complete 4-down running back, you got to be able to pick up the blitz. You have to be able to pick up defenders. Now, you're going to have a man-on-a-man. Everybody is picked up, but you will have a free runner coming down the middle. And there it is right there. My guy Zeke, he surveys the scene, and then he picks out the perfect block like a game of Jenga, and he gives his quarterback a chance to throw it to Amari. Amari scoots on in the end zone in the divisional round up against the Rams. This is a big-time block. Nice. And KB, you know, as a running back, a lot of guys can run with the ball in the hand. A lot of guys are even tough in the middle of the field. But when it comes to picking up that block, doing the tough stuff, they don't like to do it. So listen, Zeke is unique because he's a physical freak. And if they don't pay the man, then they're going to pay the price for not having him on the field.
Nate, that was good. That showed everything. He's watching that in Mexico being like, Nate, come in and negotiate for me. I just also think, like, we keep saying this over and over, for the way that team is built, that kind of runner. He's not a dancer. He's a slasher. Yeah. He goes behind the line. I watched this and I'm saying, how the hell can they not start the season with him? It's impossible. They need him.
It's impossible. And they say that most teams are doing the running back by committee, right? You have a variety of talent and guys that have different skill sets. That's the best way to approach the season. New England Patriots, perfect example of that. But when you have one guy that possesses all of those skill sets.
Don't copy the Patriots.
There's a reason why he's coming to the table saying you have to pay me for a great pass catcher. You have to pay me for a great runner. I also can pick up blocks. I can play all 4 downs. I can play for all 4 quarters. And I'm not a scat guy. I'm also a bruiser. So I can literally do it all. And if I can do it all, you have to pay me for that.
2 years left on his contract. And yes, he is everything you could ever want in a running back. The question is, Do you do that now and set a precedent that all the other players see? It's a slippery slope. I'm fascinated to see how it plays out in the next couple
See
weeks.
when he leaves Cabo. Excellent job. I learned a lot. Great metaphors. The
Good job, Nate.
GPS thing.
I got
all
you. I
crazy.
I like the Jenga, too. The block, taking the block out.
You're
the
a little
perfect block.
nervous
I like
about this Brown type.
A lot of Brown type, Kay.
A lot of Brown type.
Crown the Brown Super Bowl champions a little too soon.
We're going to talk about their quarterback. Baker Mayfield gets an awkward question and gives an awesome response.
That's what he does.
To that. And we're headed live to Jets camp in Florham Park. We are live with the Bills and with the LA Rams, who are